Hi there folks, welcome back to Mossy Roots Farm. Today's a bit of a different video. I'm gonna make a video on what makes Mossy Roots Farm different than your farm. So I am technically a 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th generation farmer. We're not really sure how far this land specifically goes back in the family. I would like to figure that out someday, but my county has terrible record keeping capabilities, and when I go in and ask the recorder, they say everything's online, but they don't tell you how to access anything online. So that stinks. But anyways, what makes us different is I am technically a multi-generational farmer who is also a first-generation farmer. So my father never farmed, although he did live there at the house in the woods on the farm. Granddad is the one that farmed. But Granddad just continuously grazed. He was a hobby farmer. He just had a few cows, and that's all he needed and all he wanted. He continually grazed all this land. So I'm a first-generation regenerative grazer. I'm also first-generation pig farmer. None of the family had pigs before the wife and I got some pigs. Now, I will add, the pigs are mainly my wife's, but I have learned a boatload about the pigs. Well, I guess about my wife too, but mainly the wife's pigs. So, we're also first generation pig farm, and we're learning a boatload about that. We're also, I don't know what generation technically we are. We're not really millennials, but we're like not really Gen Z, and it depends on whose article you read, whether we're millennials or Gen Z. But either way, we're younger folks without a community. That's adorable. So that also makes us unique. It makes us different. Because I don't have somebody that I can call up and say, hey, you want to come out here, take a look at my ground and see what I got going? I have a guy that I bet would do that, but he's so stinking busy with his business and with his own animals that I don't know if he'd physically have time to come out here and check it out. So I really don't have any mentor. I really don't have any advisor type person in my life. So I'm figuring a lot of this out on my own. Using YouTube and Facebook is a good resource to figure out a lot of the nuances, a lot of the little things that I can do. Also, using friends that have Dexter cattle to ask about Dexter cattle. Like this mama right here who's nursing 2 babies, potentially 3 babies. This little black baby wants to hop aboard. So I've been asking them about stuff like that. Is that normal for Dexters to nurse other mamas' babies? And a lot of them say it is, which I never knew because I'd never had Dexters before. So that's how we're unique. We're actually trying to make this a real business, or at least more of a business than Grandpa ever had it. You know, Grandpa, it was just a hobby thing for him. Cows were just fun for him. And I don't know why cows were fun, because every single day I threatened to eat at least one of them, because they all irritate me and do something stupid. Or cause me to do a boatload extra work when they tear a fence down or flip a water trough over. But that's how we're unique. And now, I realize a lot of you may have grandfathers or fathers or neighbors who are willing to help you, but some do not. I know of a gentleman out in Iowa that farms that made the entire town mad that he's farming in because he bought a piece of ground that was up for sale for like 5 years, let's just say. I forget how long he said it was up for, but let's say 5 years. He made a whole town mad because he bought a farm that was for sale for 5 years, and everybody else said, oh, I was going to buy that, but nobody did. So he has 1 or 2 neighbors that he borrows equipment from, and he goes on with his farm operation. So again, that's another way that I am unique. I didn't make the whole town mad because I inherited Grandpa's farm, but because I'm not Grandpa, I have some relationship issues. Grandpa had all the neighbors' phone numbers and call them up and ask them to do whatever, whenever. I don't. I'm trying to get there. You know, my neighbor back there I'm trying to get a hold of. But sometimes it's just difficult for schedules to work. You know, I have to have an off-farm job because the farm doesn't make enough money yet. So since I have an off-farm job, I have to deal with timing, scheduling, issues with physically seeing people that are my neighbors. So that's how we're unique. And I'm sure there's others out there that are unique in different ways. Unique like us, unique not like us. But either way, I just wanted to make a video about how unique we were. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.